Everyone, this is the Focus Spender, and once again, I'm coming to you with bad news. I feel like I'm always the bearer of bad news when it comes to talking about Black people and their money. So recently, a friend of mine posted this article on Facebook. The article is posted on a website called Fortune Insiders. Yes, or maybe it was just Fortune magazine. So the title of the article is Blacks and Latinos will be broke in a few decades. The author of this article is a co-author of an article called The Road to Zero Wealth. And so what they found is that looking at the median net worth of a Black family today, their net worth is about $1,700, which is crazy. But looking at that same family, or theoretical family, 30 years ago, after you adjust for inflation, that family's net worth was about $6,800. So it went from $6,800 to $1,700. That is even more crazy. And they also talk about like Black families in the middle class, how our net worth for Black families in the middle class is still not as high as white families, and how it's also trending downwards. So I can say this article frustrated me. The points didn't frustrate me. The fact that the article was written didn't frustrate me. It's the fact that it doesn't seem like we're getting better. And maybe we are, and it's just not being highlighted. But in my opinion, it doesn't feel like things are changing. And I just want to make sure that, if you're on this channel, if you're watching me, that your goal is to increase your net worth. Your goal is to get out of debt. Like, you want to push forward, and that is what you're doing. So ways you can increase your net worth, obviously home ownership. A lot of families in America, like their net worth is really baked into the fact that they own a home. And if you, one, don't want to purchase a house, two, can't really afford it, your next best thing, honestly, is to invest. And I think about when I was a kid, my grandmother. So she purchased a house, and after she passed away, my family sold the house. And that house increased in value, oh my gosh, I don't know, 400%, something ridiculous. And so that really, that was a boost to my family's wealth overall, because, all her kids got a portion of the sale of the house, and they can use that money with their grandkids, their great-grandkids, whatever. Like, everybody's, I don't want to say set, but that's how people pass on wealth. But the one thing that always struck me as odd is from my grandmother. She was an immigrant. She came here, Costa Rica, Panama, America, is that she did not believe in credit, which was fine. She did not believe in credit. She did not use credit cards. She did not think anyone should have a credit card, which is fine. She believed in home ownership, which is great because she purchased a house and it worked out for her. But she did not believe in investing. She thought that, she was born, in 1912 or so. And even though she wasn't in America for the Great Depression, I think she knew about it. She knew about it when it was going on, obviously. So I think for her, it was like, you don't need to invest. Who needs to invest? You're going to lose your money. I'm not putting my money in anything like that. I'm just putting my money in the bank. I'm going to have my money here and gain my little 1% interest. And that is not doing it for us. Like, as Black people, we need to get into the game like everyone else. We need to be investing. And besides investing, we need to have solid financial plans. We really need to think about what it is, how we're, saving, how we're investing, how we're, growing our net worth. A while ago, I put a quote up on my Instagram, and it said, "Rich people plan for 3 generations, poor people plan for Saturday night." I don't really want to debate the merits of that, because I did have someone say, wait. And I wanted to be clear, I'm not bashing, people who consider themselves poor. And the reason why I say consider themselves poor is because my father was very big on saying, poor has nothing to do with how much money you actually have. You can have nothing and not be poor. It's really a state of mind. So I don't want to bash anyone with that quote. But what I want to say is that right now, every single dollar that you have, you should really be thinking about how is it going to push you forward, how it's going to push your family forward. as opposed to blowing it on the latest and the greatest. Like, what is your plan for your money? Because, you know, my net worth is going up. It's going up because I have that plan. And I want to see that for everyone. I don't want to see people, it's so disheartening to see people that I am, you know, people that I are my peers who make a lot of money, but still are really poor money managers and don't have what to show for it. Like, I literally know people who make more than I do and have nothing to show for it. My friend calls them rich broke people, like, or highly paid broke people. We don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want you to make a lot of money and not have nothing to show for it. I don't also want you to make no money and have nothing to show for it. I want you to make what you make and, like, use that money to keep growing. Just keep growing. Okay, so I'm gonna get off my high horse right now. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you like this video, subscribe, share, like, whatever. You can also find me on Instagram at FocusSpender, Twitter at FocusSpender, and www.focusspender.com. Thanks. Bye-bye.